Under a solitary streetlight, the dark house looms, shadows stretching like grasping fingers. A lone figure arrives on a bicycle, the only sign of life in this still, dark tableau. The metallic click of the bike stand echoes sharply, breaking the silence of the night. He pauses, a silhouette against the dim light, before approaching the silent house. An unsettling atmosphere hangs heavy in the air, as if the house is holding its breath. Under the cloak of night, the man slowly removes his helmet, a deliberate act revealing untold weariness. He walks towards the looming stairs, each step a testament to his heavy exhaustion. Ascending the stairs, shadows dance across his face, obscuring half in mystery. Each step is labored, as the stairs stretch endlessly into the darkness above. A hand, caught in the dim glow of a flickering bulb, unlocks the door, the metallic click echoing in the night. The bulb above dances a mad jig, casting elongated shadows that stretch and twist ominously. A pause, a subtle stillness, as he senses something is disturbingly out of place. Hesitation hangs heavy in the air, a silent question mark etched on his face. With a deliberate motion, he pushes the door open, stepping into the unknown abyss. Inside the house, darkness reigns as the door shuts, sealing off the last trace of outside light. The interior is swallowed by absolute darkness, a void where shapes and shadows blur into nothing. Silence descends, heavy and unnatural, pressing in from all sides. The man is surrounded by an oppressive stillness, the air thick with unseen presence. He gropes for the light switch, the sudden click cutting through the silence. The bulb sputters, casting a pale, wavering light down the narrow hallway. His bag hits the floor with a dull thud, the sound magnified in the stillness. He kicks off his shoes, each movement heavy with exhaustion. A tired man enters the bedroom, the silence amplifying his exhaustion. A sliver of light cuts through the darkness, revealing the edge of the bed. He collapses onto the mattress, his body heavy with fatigue. The room fades into deeper shadow as he succumbs to sleep. In the stillness, his breathing slows, a fragile peace settling over him. Eyes drift shut in the dim bedroom. A peaceful slumber begins to take hold. Suddenly, eyes snap open, wide with alertness, as a faint sound breaks the silence. An indistinct noise drifts from the kitchen, a subtle disturbance in the still of night. The darkness holds its breath, waiting to see if the sound will return, shattering the peace. He rises, a deliberate motion in the quiet night. Footsteps, soft, almost silent, guide him toward the kitchen. Dim light stretches his shadow, a distorted figure along the wall. The hallway whispers secrets as he moves deeper into the darkness. In the kitchen, a lone woman stands silhouetted at the stove, her back turned to the cold lens of the camera. A bare bulb casts a harsh yellow light, bathing the room in a sickly glow and concealing her face in shadow. The silence is deafening, save for the sizzle from the stove, each sound amplified in the stark, lonely kitchen. The air is thick with unspoken tension, a sense of foreboding clinging to every corner of the room. Footsteps echo in the silent kitchen as he approaches, an unsettling curiosity driving him forward into the dim light. The woman turns, her face bathed in shadow, a mirror image of his own features. A flicker of light punctuates the shocking reveal, amplifying the eerie atmosphere with an unsettling glow. The kitchen's silence deepens, broken only by the heavy, unspoken question hanging in the air between them. In the kitchen, a man stumbles, terror etched on his face, each breath a shallow gasp of fear. He recoils, his eyes wide with horror, as he confronts an impossible sight. The woman doppelganger stands motionless, her gaze empty, an unsettling mirror image. Her blank stare intensifies the dread, hinting at a sinister mystery unfolding. A sudden, sharp sound shatters the silence of the night hallway. The man whirls around, eyes wide with alarm, searching for the source of the disturbance. A horrifying sight greets him. A demon-like figure sits brazenly in the hall. Anklets adorn its grotesque form, jingling softly with each savage movement. The figure is eating aggressively, a disturbing display of ravenous hunger. The man stares, frozen in terror, at the monstrous vision before him. In the dimly lit hallway, grotesque shadows dance on the walls, cast from an unseen light source below. A figure emerges from the darkness, its presence unsettling and eerily familiar. The demon stands revealed, its face a perfect, twisted mirror of the man himself. An unsettling stillness fills the hallway as the doppelganger's gaze pierces the gloom. In the starkly lit hallway, a man is frozen, his face a canvas of pure, unadulterated terror. He screams, a silent, trapped sound contorting his features in a grotesque mask of fear. Each flicker of light and shadow amplifies his dread, turning the hallway into a stage for horror. His silent scream echoes in the oppressive stillness, a horrifying testament to unseen dread. The man awakens abruptly, his breath catching in ragged gasps, eyes wide with lingering terror. Soft morning light streams through the window, casting a cool, ethereal glow across the room. Long shadows stretch and dance on the floor, painting the quiet scene with an eerie calm. He sits up, disoriented, the remnants of a nightmare clinging to the edges of his awareness. The harsh morning light assaults his tired eyes as he shuffles into the bathroom, a figure worn by unseen battles. He confronts his reflection, a stranger staring back from the glass, etched with fatigue and a haunting vulnerability. A terrifying vision. Another face, identical yet alien, flickers behind him, a ghostly doppelganger. He blinks, his brow furrowing in confusion and dawning dread, unsure if what he saw was real or a nightmare. He walks into the hallway, the air thick with silence, every shadow holding its breath. The refrigerator hums quietly as he approaches, a stark contrast to the stillness. He opens the fridge, the sudden light momentarily disrupting the dim atmosphere. The bottle of water is retrieved, a simple act weighted with unspoken tension. He drinks, his throat working, each swallow echoing loudly in the silent house. Muscles tense, he seeks a moment of calm, but the silence amplifies his unease. A figure lies still beneath a blanket in the hallway, a silent form shaping the morning light. From my vantage point, the blanketed shape suggests a human presence, peaceful and undisturbed. Hesitantly, I move closer, each step measured, the air thick with unspoken questions. The blanket rises and falls gently, revealing the subtle rhythm of breath beneath. A sense of anticipation fills the hallway, the quiet broken only by the soft rustle of fabric. The form remains still, shrouded, a mystery waiting to be unveiled in the dawn's embrace. In the dim morning light, he slowly pulls back the blanket, revealing a man sleeping peacefully. A sense of unease settles as the sleeper remains still, untouched by the waking world. A close-up on the man's face exposes a frozen mask of shock and disbelief. The peaceful facade shatters, replaced by the chilling realization of something deeply wrong. The morning light floods the silent house as a distinct click echoes the front door, unlocking. A beat of stillness hangs in the air, amplifying the significance of the sound. He begins to move, a deliberate shift in the quiet tension. Each step is measured, slow and steady, guiding him toward the source of the intrusion. Anticipation builds with every footfall, the unknown looming just beyond the threshold. The door creaks open, slicing through the morning silence. A man steps wearily inside, a worn bag clutched tightly in his hand, signaling the end of a long shift. His eyes widen in disbelief, his world tilting on its axis. Another man stands frozen inside the house, an unexpected figure in the dim light. Confusion and fear ripple across their faces, mirroring each other's shock and disbelief. A silent standoff unfolds, each man grappling with the unsettling reality before them. Sunlight streams into the hallway, painting the wall with a canvas of light and shadow. A solitary figure steps into the hall, unaware of the subtle distortions about to unfold. For a fleeting moment, 3 shadows dance on the wall, a surreal illusion against the mundane. The shadows flicker and writhe, their forms twisting into impossible shapes. An unsettling atmosphere permeates the hallway, as reality itself seems to bend and break. In the hallway, a man stands frozen, his mind struggling to grasp the unfolding reality. Terror etches itself onto his face, a canvas of shock and profound bewilderment. His eyes widen, reflecting the immensity of his disbelief. He is a statue of fear, paralyzed by the unthinkable. The hallway stretches into darkness, the morning light failing to penetrate the oppressive gloom. Silence descends, heavy and absolute, amplifying the unsettling aftermath of unseen events. A sense of unease lingers in the air, clinging to the walls and seeping into the very floorboards. The scene slowly fades to black, leaving only questions and a lingering chill. Absolute darkness,